Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. Somebody sent me this. I'm hoping it's misspelled, but I just went with it. I'm thinking they're asking how to get this shape, and this shape's a little bit different than what you would normally do. This is like flat across the bottom and the top. So we're going to do it in just a second. I did it the other way. So I just took their same word and pretty close to the same text. Mine's a little thicker. Now, and they did not ask for the yellow border, but I'm just thought I'd make the video. So if you take your shape tool and get right here, you can space out your letters a little bit more so you'll have more room. And then whenever you do anything like this, you're going to left click. I got to pick it. Left click, right click. And I'm going to go to effects and contour. I'm going to contour, and actually I looked at the text and it's this square, but the contour is curved. So that's kind of the reason I decided to make the video. So we're going to use round corners and see if it rounded them off a little bit. It did. It's maybe not as much, so let's go a little bit more. Let's go 40.4. Now, what I would do in a case like this, because if you look, there's yellow solid almost in there, and we're almost going to have yellow solid there. So I'm going to go up to object and break the contour apart. And then I'm going to set my nudge factor. Let me see how tall this is. Well, it's over 8 inches. So I'm going to set my nudge factor on 9. And I'm going to break my contour apart and move that down. I'm going to make that all yellow. And then I'm going to take away the outline. I'm going to make this a blue and take away the outline. Then if you put this blue on top, the yellow is exactly the same thing. So there's a couple of ways to do this. I'm going to group it together, and I'm going to get the envelope tool, which is underneath your drop shadow flyout, and I'm going to get rid of these middle nodes that we do not need, and I'm going to kind of make it like this, and you're going to grab this node and turn it into a line, and then just maybe even hold down the control button to make it perfect, and you could go as far as you wanted. Now, if you wanted it like a normal deal, you don't want to have both nodes selected. See, I didn't turn that one into a line, and see how it started curving it? So I need to turn this into a line. And then by doing that, I can do this whatever I want. Of course, it's already got a little curve from the start. But I think this is, well, I really messed that up. I think this is if I'm thinking about it right, that looks like that because it's actually flat across the bottom. Now, mine, you'd actually have to rotate it, kind of get it, well, you'd use an indexing line to bring it down and get it more evenly, but you'd have that. Let me just type out that text again, and I'm hoping it's hilltop and not HL. So we're going to go back and just do it again. I'm going to that's a font called Freshman that I've started using quite a bit. I like it. And you don't have to space them out, but I'm going to go in Shape Tool, just space it out a little bit. And when you're contouring, you want to have a line. So we're going to left click, right click. We're going to do the exact same thing. And we could actually go further because, well, I made it bigger. So the bigger you go, the contour is going to be smaller. That works. Go up to object. And you don't have to do this, but it would save you time rather than going to the Smart Fill tool and filling in the contour. And I don't know very much about printing, but I think if something's on top. So we'll just make that yellow, make that blue. I could select both of them and take away the outline and then put this one, back. Now group it together. And then this time we're going to use the perspective tool. So we're going to go up to object and perspective and add a perspective. And the good thing about this, there's no middle nodes. And see that we could just raise that one and it'll keep this perpendicular to the line. So I don't know if that's what they wanted, but if you don't, then you could go this way too. And you can go you can go the opposite direction. You can have this big. Anyway, I hope that answered their question and thank you for watching.